They go play action. Daniels. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long.
It's second down.
They will run. It's Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up.
And it's third down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
At the Commanders' 46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's second and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 18. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
It's second down.
Rodgers now to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long.
Third down. Third and long.
To throw is Rodgers. And Wilson with it, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Roman Wilson, 49 yards. And the Steelers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0.
Steelers 7, Commanders nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing now is Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Daniels going to throw for it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On the ground, this is Jalen Warren. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Here's Rodgers to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boswell for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Commanders nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Alex Highsmith. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
It's 2nd down.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They'll put 5 receivers in the formation now. 3rd and 9. To the air goes Daniels. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Here now, a 3rd and 20. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover.